the Deep Dive into Success podcast. Jason and Rebecca are ready to fuel your next move. Every insight here is a spark. Ignite change. Seize the moment. Take action today and shape your tomorrow. Check us out by listening. And if you like what you hear, don't forget to subscribe to receive notifications when new content is available.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're digging into sources about personal control, about empowerment, and what we found is this pretty big paradox.
Yeah, it's really interesting. Most of us think control means, force, strict schedules, pushing things through.
Right.
But these sources, they consistently point somewhere else, to stillness. Specifically, mindfulness.
Okay, mindfulness. Let's pin that down right away for you listening. It's just paying attention right now without judging it.
Exactly.
But how does that give control? It sounds, a bit passive.
Well, see, the sources frame it as more like attention management, that frantic need for control, the stress, the anxiety.
Yeah.
It's almost always tied up in things outside the present, like regret about the past you can't change or worry about a future you can't predict.
Yeah.
Mindfulness just redirects all that mental energy back to the here and now, to what the sources call your internal sphere of action. That's where you actually can act.
Sphere of action. I like that framing. It's not just accepting things passively.
No, not at all. It's active. Because trying to control everything out there just leads to burnout, doesn't it? We've all felt that.
Definitely.
So this internal control works through something called the mindful pause. Think of it like this. Something stressful happens. A tough email, maybe?
Okay.
Normally you react instantly. Anger, fear, whatever. Mindfulness creates this tiny gap, like a circuit breaker, between the thing happening and your reaction.
So that gap, that's where the control comes in. You get to choose.
That's it exactly. You get a microsecond to choose patience or maybe a calm response instead of just being swept away. That choice is self-control. The highest form, really.
But what about people trying to be super productive? Won't this just slow them down?
It sounds like it might, but actually no. The sources show a scattered mind, that mental juggling act we do.
The multitasking myth.
Right. It feels busy, it feels like control, but it kills real output. Mindfulness trains your focus like a muscle for doing one thing well.
Like Rachel, the entrepreneur we read about, she was drowning in emails, notifications, trying to do 5 things at once.
Yeah, the classic illusion of control. But when she shifted to focusing on just one task at a time, mindfully...
She got more done, right? Like an hour's worth of work in half the time.
Exactly. Real focus, real mastery actually boosted her output. It wasn't slower at all.
Okay, so that's mental control. What about physical? The sources connect this to our biology, too, through breathing.
Absolutely. Conscious breathing is like a direct remote control for your body's stress response. You take a few deep breaths.
And what's happening inside?
You're literally telling your body to calm down. You lower your heart rate, reduce cortisol, switch off that fight or flight system.
And turn on the rest and digest one.
Precisely. You're taking charge of your own physiology moment by moment. That's empowerment.
And this applies even in really tough situations, like with David and his chronic pain.
That was a powerful example. He couldn't control the pain itself, that external thing.
Right, that was impossible.
But using mindfulness, like a body scan, he changed his relationship to the pain. Less resistance, less fear. And the pain's hold over his life just shrank dramatically.
Okay, this is great in theory. How do we actually do this? What can you take away and use today?
We've got a quick toolkit. First, the 3-breath rule. Before reacting, opening that email, answering that call, just pause. Take 3 deep, slow breaths. It interrupts the pattern.
Simple. I like it. What else?
Second, if you feel anxiety rising, use the 5-4-3-2-1 grounding technique. It pulls you right back to the present. You name 5 things you can see.
4 things you can touch.
3 you can hear, 2 you can smell, 1 thing you can taste. It anchors you immediately.
Okay, sensory anchor. Got it. And the last one?
Mindful consumption. Try having 1 meal a day with 0 distractions. No phone, no TV. Just focus on the food, your body signals. It sharpens focus and self-awareness.
So wrapping this up, mindfulness isn't about zoning out or being passive. It's about tuning in, becoming really precisely attentive.
Yeah. You stop chasing control out there where it's mostly an illusion.
And you find this deeper mastery inside yourself.
Exactly. So here's something to think about. If real power means controlling your inner response, not the external chaos, what's one area in your life, just one, where you could practice letting go of that illusion of external control today, just to see what happens?
Good question to ponder. We'll leave you with that until our next deep dive.
Thanks for diving deep with us on this episode of the Deep Dive into Thriving Successfully. We hope you found a quick hack to take action on today. If this episode moved the needle for you, please take 1 second to hit that follow or subscribe button on your favorite podcast platform. It helps us reach more people who want to start thriving. Our content is 100% based on listener requests. We want to cover the topics you struggle with. Drop your episode suggestions in the comments or send us an email directly at deepdive@lfeg.info. And the best way you can help us is to share this episode with a friend or colleague you care about. Let's build a thriving community together. Until the next dive, keep crushing your goals.